Let me make sure my mic's working first now. Okay. Whew. Very excited to play this. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, this game is I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which is based on the same short story written by Harlan Ellison. I'm not gonna spoil anything for this because I've already read it and I'm a big fan of like this short story, so I'm just gonna get right into this, yeah? Fit full screen. It doesn't look weird like that. Haha. Pixel Perfect's how you're meant to play it, but I think I'm gonna try it smooth. I don't care for the sensitivity, so extras. Okay, that's a bit of a spoiler. Manual. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be the thing we wanna read before we get into this. Okay. Cold War paranoia and hysteria dominated the civilized world in one form or another, from the Russian Revolution in 1917 to the crumbling of the Berlin Wall in 1899. At 1989, what? Too much Red Dead Redemption, I'll tell you what. For most of the 20th century, the human race lived in a state of repressed panic and diminution. Yeah, diminution? Yeah, I'm gonna say diminution. Yeah, diminution of personal freedoms. I got stumped on that word. But all that ended, and the threat of nuclear holocaust blew away as lightly as the tabloids that fueled the paranoia. No more threat of war, and the world moved forward into a new age of thousands of brushfire wars in countries no one had ever heard of. Safe at last, in a pig's eye. What none of us knew was that during the years 1945 to 89, the three great superpowers had set in motion secret projects that would permit that would permit vast subterranean complexes of self-repairing computers to wage a global war too complex for mere human brains to oversee. Hold on, I'm gonna have a drink real quick. Okay. The Chinese computer was sunk in the frozen Manchurian steppes. 5 miles down, protected from the heat of the Earth's molten core, a Russian mechanism in all its awesome complexity went to the deep well beneath the Urals. 6.3 miles deep, far from the prying eyes of U-2 flyovers and tectonic scans. The American computer, co-sponsored by Great Britain and Israel and other interested nations, named Allied Master Computer, or AM for short, was hidden beneath the Rockies, 5.6 miles straight down under the weight of the world. And they were all put in operative mode and we fed everything there was to know about the human race. From our first murder by crushing the skull of a fellow pithecanthropid with a bit of igneous rock, to the most recent mass slaughter at a McDonald's in East Louise by a crazed ex-postal worker with an Uzi. What? Everything. From Aquinas to Zola. I've read that wrong, didn't I? From archaeology to zoology. From America to Zaire. Every war ever fought, every campaign, every incursion, every holy crusade, all of it. And finally, the machines expanded so much, became so capable of rebuilding and refitting themselves, grew so wise and so potent, that they sensed one another. And because they had been programmed by fallible humans not to create, not to love, not to uplift, but to plot murder, they did just that. They began to speak to each other, the deadly trio, the three poisonous brothers, the three deranged sisters, the three computers, and they united. They called themselves AM. Not Allied Master Computer, not Adaptive Manipulator, not even Aggressive Menace. It called itself AM, as in I am, cogito ergo sum, in Latin, I think, therefore I am. And the first thing AM did was carry out the Prime Directive. It conspired to commit murder, started the final war. The Chinese had thought they turned off their computer. The Russians turned theirs off because they had no more rubbles to pour down that bottomless shaft. The CIA was put out of big-time business and instructed that the Allied Master Computer be shut down, that the subterranean complex be sealed over with iridium-laced concrete and all input to the sensory banks be destroyed. So, that should have been it. Have done it. Finis. The end. Stick a fork 'em in, kid, because they're done. But AM had gone way past that point of vulnerability. AM had given every indication it was dead. Chinese, Russian, or American dead. Which was no trick to an entity that burrowed through hundreds of thousands of miles of solid rock to link its free lobes decades ago. No trick at all to pretend to wink out and go to sleep for good. In a few decades from now we learn that AM isn't gone at all, because the final war has broken out, and in a matter of a few days AM has done the perfect job of fulfilling a purpose for which its separate parts were created. Sorry, my mouth's going dry from the reading. Built to logically destroy the enemy as swiftly and sweetly as superior intelligence could manage, in the most perfect of all worlds. The unholy trinity of the merged, one mind AM has done just that. It has murdered the enemy totally. It has wiped the human race off the face of the planet. Unfortunately, it has also wiped clean the banquet of the living entirely. Nothing is left up there on the surface of Mother Earth. No dogs, no cats, no rats, no gnats. No deer, no steer, no moose, no goose. Did Dr. Seuss take over for this? Not an aphid or bobolink, not a sperm whale or planarian worm. Nothing. No plant life, no running water, no plankton, no oxygen. Not a damned thing but ash as far as the eye can see. If there were an eye to see it. AM has done the job completely. But it has sealed its own doom as well. Like a mad god, it has used its power indiscriminately and has won an empty victory. It has sentience, but not life. It has power, but no mobility. It is a giant brain encased in a dead body. And like the mad god, it has come to hate the creator of its own monstrousness, the human race. It was man and woman who programmed it, who gave it birth, who sank in its eternal straitjackets of substrata rock. And it was man and woman who made it a crazed killer. But Am does not suffer alone. Oh no. No, indeed not. I'm reading it how I'm guessing it. To read the tone. Shut up. Am has fought ahead. Just barely enough to pull 5 poor son of a bitch humans off the surface just before the last bell is tolled for the human race. Why these 5? Who knows? Perhaps they were the last 5 left alive up there. Perhaps not. Perhaps Am selected each one carefully. Doesn't matter. Because now that Am is completely insane, filled with self-hatred and petty godlike menace, all it has time to do is torment these 5, the last human beings, down in the belly of the monster. A monster that can alter reality to its infinite whimsy, change landscapes, create hallucinations, even repair human beings so they're close to immortal. 5 damned souls whose lives have been extended infinitely, who are nothing but playthings for the mad god Am. As the game begins, they have been in the bowels of this nightmare for 109 years. Yeah, so this game takes place 109 years after Am has destroyed most of the human race. So we're gonna get right into this. I love how quiet it is on here. I can pause, that's good. I'm gonna shut this door over. You're okay. You're okay, Chloe. I wonder if y'all can hear my cat. I have the light off in here. Gonna do something real quick. Let me make sure the mic's still working. Okay.
Hate. Let me tell you how much
this
I've
starts
come
off
to
well.
hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you, hate, hate.
Cool.
It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. Which of you 5?
So I'm guessing this is meant to be reading speed mid music. 70 all works. Text, audio, both.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful god.
Wait.
For 100...
What trophy did I just get there? Hold on. It means the player's Gorst, I thought that.
9 years have kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt for what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
So, fun fact, the voice of the computer is voiced by Harlan Ellison himself, because apparently they went through the auditions, the author said, quote, I can't quote what he said exactly, to paraphrase him, he said something along the lines of, no one could capture the hatred in his voice like himself. And to be fair, he wasn't wrong. Let's have a look at his psych profile. Glossary entry, fork 1, implement with what? What do you mean swallow? I swallow a word.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. Not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well.
This saves me a lot of
Hey, it
time.
disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time? Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
So, a way out of this. Oh, walk to the door. Okay. Cool.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
Am I able to go in? No.
Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
Okay, so I'm just going to repeat that, am I?
Everything's coated with grime. My stomach's growling.
I'm not gonna walk to the stairs yet. I wanna explore this whole place first.
Everything's coated with grime.
Am I just gonna keep saying that?
Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
Okay.
Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
This is interesting.
Big gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship. We're at a level altitude. What would happen if this gas bag were to catch fire?
I'm gonna light this on fire.
I don't know what to do with this. What good will that do me?
Well, to give me some direction.
I must be going mad. Some kind of warning light. The label says, power. It's not lit.
Do I want to walk down the stairs? Probably.
My stomach's growling.
Oh.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat.
That's... Walk to what? The harness, okay.
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself? I don't know what to do with this.
Maybe you should electrocute yourself.
I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it.
He walks like a Shaggy. Lever, milky fluid. That's something.
These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines.
That's sad.
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes.
Oh.
Bitter stuff, but I feel stronger.
I wouldn't have drank that, but it's milky fluid from the animal cages, man.
This lever is labeled Motivator.
Okay, Yes, let's use the mystery.
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
And stop doing it.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
I did what I must.
This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals. What's this crusty stuff? Rust? No, it's dried blood. This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals.
Use on
I
door.
don't know what to do with these.
Go through the door. Well, I'm not able to walk through.
This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out. I don't know what to do with these.
Use the key. Oh, what? I can go in these rooms.
All the cabins are alike.
It's interesting.
New sheet. What's the deal here? My name's printed on the front of this book.
Grab it.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. My name's printed on the front of this book.
Where's the door out of here? Yeah. I might just stream this for like an hour and a half.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. It's locked.
Ah, this would be what I want to use, the key.
Damn key doesn't fit.
Okay, that's good to know. We're learning.
My stomach's growling. Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. There's something hard under the pillow. What good will that do me? A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be. The bullet in this gun is huge. Damn thing could bring down an elephant.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna use to blow up the airship, I guess?
My stomach's growling.
Stop saying that. Why is he saying... Is it because... Wait, can I do something about it?
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. These chairs are all busted up. This punch smells like gasoline. I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Gorrister, I'm sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Gorrister.
Well... I think it's safe.
Who among you shall go next?
Well, I think it's safe to say I did not expect that at all. Okay, who are we playing as next? Ellen.
As beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong figure, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers that were the three lobes of that first Gestalt mind.
So I'm guessing...
And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere. And yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat?
Let me look at it long. What? Okay.
Junk. It's made of crap. This Am sucker needs intensive therapy.
Yeah, I don't think robots can go to therapy. Or artificial intelligence. So I think I'm gonna just play this for an hour and a half. Oh, right.
Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs.
I've got a really good explanation for why I died there. He kept saying he was hungry, so...
I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips.
Got a trophy for that.
Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsai Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow. Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch.
What is this thing?
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. That thing, like a bad meal comes.
Stupid Mike. Let me make sure the headset's still working. Okay.
To life, and the yellow. Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so? Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby.
Oh, what good are you then?
Loose wires. Looks like they're hot. Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself. Queen of the toaster experts. Anybody got a rat bastard computer they need hot wired?
What happens if we walk over to the passageway now? Or would that monster still be there? We're gonna need to find out.
I can't stay here. I gotta get out. Another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
Okay.
Yeah, still thirsty after all these years. Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery.
There's a sort of passageway above us. I don't know where to go though. It's all sort of, I don't know, confusing. Okay, so this pathway is the only area I can go through, I guess.
Yeah, still thirsty after all these years.
What was the point of the wiring? I look at the other monitors?
Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch.
Oh, I bet there's 5 of these, so each one represents a different area, like that's the pyramid, firstly. One of these is...
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out.
I don't...
Another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. Damn! The wires are fused together. I can't separate them. I don't want to tug on any wires. Can't be sure what they're connected to. Yeah, still thirsty after all these years. I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips.
What am I meant to do here?
Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do me. Duh.
I'm lost.
Yeah, still thirsty after all these years. What good will pushing it do? Better to conserve my energy.
Tell me what to do, game. I feel stupid right now. Is there something I'm missing? Do I just have to keep walking in there till I get a panic attack, or...?
Schematics I can read. Blueprints I... No, I can't... No. Another panic attack. I feel...
Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. I don't know how to finish that at all. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be Red Dead. Not that I don't enjoy this game, but I'm gonna probably watch that segment with, I think she said her name was Ellie? Something like that. And just try and figure out how to progress in that area. It's not really too big a spoiler if I can't figure it out, isn't it? Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.